Hello, what's your name and what are you doing here in Telford today?
Right, I'm Gary Hatcher. I'm editor of a magazine Scale Aircraft Modelling. This is currently the biggest selling in the field. It's been going 30 years. No, just going into its 40th year.
Wow,
and
that's impressive.
It's one of the sort of cornerstones of the industry. It was started by a chap called Alan Hall, whose name is well known in IPMS circles. So we're here selling books, magazine subscriptions, and I'm here meeting my contributors. And you can see the models on the table. This is a selection from recent articles in the magazine. A lot of my guys are here, and you know we're just enjoying the show as well.
That's good. What do you think of the show so far?
It's pretty good. It's fantastic. I've done some judging today, so I've had a look around the competitions, and it's brilliant. I've done a little bit of shopping, but not nearly as much as I'd like to, of course. But yeah, it's excellent. And I mean, I couldn't believe the queue outside this morning.
I know,
People took an hour to get in. You know, it was quite an eye-opener.
I think it's nice though because it's busy, but it's not totally cramped and stuff. I think
Yeah,
it's a really
that's
nice
right.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying you're doing some judging. What do you look for when you're doing that kind of thing?
For me, the things that I like best, I look for the finishes, because I actually hate building models. It's a real chore. I like painting and finishing.
Right, okay.
So a good finish that hasn't been over-weathered, that isn't too fussy with the paint chipping and stuff. I like it to look natural. I'd rather there was less that looked natural than, you know. So that was what I had my eye on. And there was a Wessex, a 48 scale Wessex, yellow and blue one, which was superb. I recommend you have a look at that. It's
Okay,
beautiful.
we might go and have a look over there. So do you think historical accuracy is important, or do you think that it's more about enjoying the hobby and having fun?
For me, there's two. You can look at it both ways. Is it a science or is it an art? For me, it's an art, which means that the actual, accuracy. I'd rather have a kit that looked well built and was artistic than if I try and correct everything on it, it's just going to look a mess, because I'm not that deft with my hands, and I can't be. I'm not worried about if the shape of the wing root fairing is slightly incorrect. Well, as long as they're all the same correct and align up with the same aircraft, I don't mind.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. So are these built by regular contributors to the magazine, or
yes,
do they?
Yeah, they're.
So you can't just sort of build a kit and send it in. To get
what I invite people to do is to contact me via the editorial email address, and I can send them some guidelines, and they can say, well, I've got this, are you interested? Okay. I don't tend to commission work because there's an onus to publish it then. What I just do is see what comes in and put the best possible magazine I can each month out of what I've got to hand. So,
what does each magazine involve? Is it builds of kits and reviews?
There's builds of kits, there's historical features. We have a couple of key features. There's one called Colour Conundrum, which is this gentleman, Paul Lucas. He's sort of a detective when it comes to looking into obscure issues about aircraft colours.
Right.
And this is amazing, some of this stuff. He goes right into Air Ministry archives and goes right to the core, stuff that a lot of modelers probably wouldn't be too worried about, but a lot are, especially readers of this magazine. A lot of people have go right back 30, 40 years with this magazine, and they expect that kind of content. But there's quick builds and things as well, and I do my own column, which is called the Harrogate Model Club, in which you can see in this month, because I don't build very quickly myself, so my son Hugo and I put this together, which I think is a great introduction for newcomers to, you can bang a bit of Lego together that actually looks like the real thing, and I think that's a great incentive, because kids get given model aeroplanes with enormous outsized wheels and smiley faces and inflated wings and rubbish like that. Whereas when I was a kid, I built Airfix kits basically, and I liked that they looked like the real thing. So I think those kits, those quick builds, are a good move.
Yeah, I think it's really good to encourage younger children to take up the hobby as well.
Yeah, from speaking as someone whose livelihood depends on new blood coming in at the bottom end, then yes, absolutely.
Yeah. anything you'd like to add?
No, it's a good show. It's here every year. I recommend anyone who hasn't been to come along, because IPMS do a fantastic job. They really push the boat on to present this, and there's nothing like it. So.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Well, thanks for talking.